been a while since I've sort of hammered the PlayStation 2 games, and I think I'm going to adopt a new strategy of loading the game and getting to a minimum of the language select screen like we have here, because if you watch my channel, you know it's all about putting the game in, and it's basically the first impressions. It's not a review as such or anything like that. It's just putting the game in, seeing if it sort of grips you in the first 15 to 20 minutes, which is a lot of the time. I'll put a game in 15 to 20 minutes, and if I'm not enjoying it, I might just, you know, never play it again. So yes, for reasons of having lots of videos where the discs just didn't work, I'm going to employ that strategy now. So here we are at the choose your language screen of, where did I just put the box? Here, Fahrenheit, which is in this like paper cardboard cover, and that's what the game looks like beneath it. Somebody told me that this is from the developers of Heavy Rain. Obviously Heavy Rain is a PS3 game, so it's not going to say from the developers of Heavy Rain on the box, if you know what I mean. So we're going to hit record, and hopefully now we've got this far into the game, so to speak, we won't encounter any videos, we won't encounter any problems during the video. Right, so we've not got a memory card inserted. So new movie it says. We're just going to jump in. I've not got time for tutorials. So bit of a intro here. So yeah, like I say, I don't know how true it is that it's
things are never quite what they seem.
The same developers as Heavy Rain, but I really enjoyed that game. But then it was a game where when you actually look back on it, there was a lot of plot holes in it. It's quite renowned for having lots of plot holes that, you know, the person who wrote the story tried to sort of create explanations, and you know, and it was quite cringeworthy reading some of the explanations for the plot holes. It was just silly. So yeah.
Maybe it was my destiny or my karma or whatever. I know.
Just try and
know one thing for sure. Nothing's ever going to be the same.
Can't actually skip anything, which isn't surprising given the type of game that I'm expecting. Heavy Rain obviously was a sort of walk around room.
It all started right here.
And then whenever you got into a fight or anything, it was like quick time events, and whether you managed to press the correct buttons in time sort of affected the outcome of the story. You know, there were different endings to the game, different scenarios. So we've got a bird flying in, a crow, and now we're in some toilets. Nice, perverted bird. Wow, that guy's having a very long piss. He's certainly been on the beers. on, stab him. Bit of a rumble effect going on the controller here, bit of vibration to add to the tension. This guy looks like he's possessed. Is it that he's like possessed by that bird? Strange. Now he goes into like Terminator killing vision. And he stabs him. Nice. So there's obviously some sort of supernatural, sort of demonic power running through the storyline of this game. Probably related to some sort of religion or cult. Creepy woman and more controller vibration. And now he's just become unpossessed and realises he's just murdered somebody. Oh, and that's your character, how nice. And the bird fucks off. So yeah, I'm guessing the bird is related, like somebody possesses the bird and then the crow possesses the other person, so maybe that's what it is.
Quick, I've got to get out of here before somebody comes in here.
Yeah, the fucking cops, innit? Fuck the police.
It's barred up. I can't get out this way.
And it tells you that he's depressed. I wouldn't really be depressed if I'd just murdered somebody, I'd be fucking running. Can we go out the door? What would we do to get out the door? Maybe not. Can we buy condoms? Oh, how do you do things? Randomly just picks a knife up.
I've got to get rid of it.
And what did you do with it? Just put it in his pocket. I got to get rid of it, so I put it in my fucking pocket. I think, yeah, you use the analog stick to select the sort of gesture to open the door like that. You had to flick the analog stick up to open the door, so it's interesting. We just go out the exit. Oh my god, I'm getting scared! That was pretty easy.
What happened, Kate?
This guy came out of the toilet. He was covered in blood.
Wrong way.
I need to get out of this neighborhood before the police get here.
So now I'm running. Can't go that way.
Nobody goes anywhere. A crime has just been committed. I'm going to have to ask you to stay calm and wait here for the police to arrive and check your IDs.
Oh, that guy's voice acting's a bit wooden. It says cab. Yeah, give me a cab. Alright, I'm good at this. So I'm guessing now this guy wants to know why it is that he's murdering people, or one person, who knows. What's that guy all about? First impressions, good game it seems. I'm interested. Mystery about why this guy's killing people. Cult type shit, birds, crows, whatever you want to call them. Is this going to be a game that puts us in control of multiple characters? That wouldn't surprise me.
Doc's dying. That's
And
it.
now we're going to get this
They
guy's
always wait for me to go on
kind of
before they start killing each other in the middle.
view and narrative
Tyler,
of
somebody gets
what's
murdered
going on.
every
Or is it
day
going to be the
in-
woman? Might be the woman.
Especially when I'm on night duty. It's as if every psycho in the city has it in for me.
If you want a bitch, do it inside. That way I don't have to freeze to death listening to
The
it.
graphics are pretty decent for
You're the
a
boss, Connor.
for a PS2 game. Obviously the system's very old now.
5 years on the force.
There we
some
go.
Murders.
Ah, she's like a
You don't really get
detective.
used to death. You just learn to live with it, that's all.
Right.
I still don't know if it was fatigue, cold, or something else. But I clearly remember the bad feeling I got when I walked into that restaurant. As if some part of me already knew that this time, something was different.
So yeah, just trying to get used to
How you doing,
the
McCarthy?
Evening,
control
Inspector.
system,
I've been
sort
waiting
of
for you.
flicking the analog
Hey,
stick.
Tyler. Hey, Martin.
So, what happened?
Homicide. Probably a stabbing, from what I could see. Looks like it went down in the toilets. The murderer got away.
Alright, so we're going to go to the toilets, are we? Oh no, we've got to question him.
Somebody saw the murder?
No, nobody saw anything. Except for that weird guy who left just before we discovered the body.
Any witnesses?
Yeah, the waitress, Kate. She was serving a client when the guy came out of the toilets covered in blood and left through the back door. Kate saw him from up close. She could probably tell you more about it.
Victim. We'll ask
Who is
about
the victim?
His name was, John Winston. A regular here at the restaurant. Kate knew him. She could tell you more.
Is that the waitress over there?
Yeah, Kate Morrison.
Kind of reminds me
I
of
think
LA
we should
Noir a
adjourn
bit
here.
as well, with
If you
this
don't
sort
mind
of
me saying, go easy on him.
interrogation,
Which table
fucking
was the suspect
shit
sitting
going
at?
on.
Oh, he was sitting at that table over there.
Thanks for your help, Martin. It's late. I think you can go home and get some sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until you're finished with Kate, if you don't mind.
No,
I wanna
go
make
home,
sure
you
she
silly
gets home
old
okay.
bastard. Right, so you can switch characters. It's interesting. So now it can be the black dude. Yo, bitch. Give me your fucking money. Fucking whore.
Partner's gonna take your statement soon.
Yo, mama, fucking hoe, bitch. I'ma fuck your ass up. Now tell me the fucking what shit went down, fool. I'ma fuck your ass up. She don't want to talk to him. Excuse me, is this guy bothering you? That's good, because he's just completely disappeared. Out of view.
Kate? I'm Inspector Carla Valenti. I'm in charge of the investigation here. Would you mind answering a few
I'm
questions?
also a part-time stripper, a full-time hooker.
Go ahead.
It's about the
Did you know the
victim.
victim well?
John was a regular. He came every Monday. He always ordered the same thing and left a nice tip.
Yeah. Rice on peas.
Tell me about the murderer, Kate. Did you get a good look at him?
His face was covered in blood. I just remember his eyes. His eyes.
What was the man doing before the murder happened?
He was there for a while. He was reading, I think.
Someone else, what does that mean?
Could anyone else have come in?
No, I don't think so. You can only get in the front door.
Well, so she's already
Someone
trying to
else is
suggest
behind
that it wasn't the guy who came out the toilets,
Did you get the impression that John
Covered in
and Kate
blood.
knew each other?
that it could have been someone else. How the fuck could it have been
No.
someone else? It was a toilet,
They didn't know.
windows barred up,
The man had already
and
been here a while.
nobody came in or out.
They didn't talk.
There was a guy that come out covered in blood, so who
No,
did the
I'm
fucking
certain
murder?
John didn't know.
Like physically, I mean, not maybe spiritually.
Was John here alone? Did he speak with anyone?
John always came alone. We chatted a bit, weather, his job.
Dirty old man, that's what John was, that's why he got
He never
fucking
talked to
stabbed.
anybody else.
Can you tell me what you saw?
There weren't that many people tonight. It's usually pretty calm during the week. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. I didn't even see John get up. Oh my God.
You have to try to be strong, Kate. I know that this has been a shock for you, but... you
Obviously,
have to find the suspect.
I'm assuming that there's different outcomes to the game for the questions that you ask, etc, etc. Different plot twists and things like that.
What happened next?
He got scared and ran out the emergency exit.
What happened before the murder? Did you notice anything unusual?
Somebody
No.
went for a poo.
It was just a night like any other.
Did you happen to notice anything strange about the suspect's behavior before he went into the restroom?
No. Wait. Yes. I remember something. I came back at one point just to check whether he needed anything. He didn't answer me. He just stared straight ahead. It was weird. I didn't push him. I thought maybe this guy is a little crazy. God. If I had only known.
Do you think that you would recognize the murderer?
I'll never forget that face.
Perfect. Do you think that you could come down to the station tomorrow and help us construct a likeness of the killer?
Yeah. I'll do whatever you think I can to help catch him.
Thank you very much for your help, Kate.
Yeah, bitch. Thank you very
Find the
much.
bastard who did it. People like that just don't deserve to live.
I promise you, we'll do everything in our power to find him.
We're gonna get to fucking control this shitty asshole
Martin will
old
make sure you
fucking
get
cop
home,
or what? Kind of an outfit's that. Look at the dirty old man taking her home for a shoulder to cry on and some penetration.
Good night.
Now what? She gets up and you can walk around. So yes, initial impressions of Fahrenheit is that it's a game if you've played Heavy Rain, you'll like it. If you enjoyed Heavy Rain, that is. I certainly enjoyed Heavy Rain. Hopefully this game doesn't have as many plot holes in the storyline, but
Did you find anything, Tyler?
certainly seems like a nice sit through this game with a beer in your hand or 10 and just enjoy the storyline and the atmosphere. Some of the voice acting
Tyler's been
does seem a bit wooden, like the old cop,
before he decided to join
but
the
then
force.
the other
Sometimes
voice
he's unpredictable,
actors
but he's a good guy.
seem to do a decent job in the storyline. Graphics wise, pretty decent, and there's a kind of soothing musical score in the background. I mean, the controls are always what make or break a game like this, and they do work, so that's all you can ask for in a game like this, really. So overall, Fahrenheit, solid kind of murder thriller, I guess, with some clear sort of kind of getting confused by the camera there with the controls, with some kind of supernatural elements chucked in, it would seem. So if it looks like your kind of game, then I definitely recommend picking it up. Not really sure how much it costs, but you can check that out for yourself. Overall, a thumbs up.